The City of Lake Oswego is easing up on some restrictions to lake access during the 4th of July weekend.
Yes, you might remember the city previously announced plans to close public access to the lake from July 3rd to the 7th. Fox 12's Leslie Dominique is live in Lake Oswego tonight, and she's got more on the latest on the restrictions. Leslie, what can people expect?
Yeah, Anna Riel, the closure here at Millennium Plaza Park, it only began about an hour ago, but you can see these barricades and the fencing here behind me. Now, the city's decision for a temporary holiday closure comes after a 12-year lawsuit that designated that the public must be allowed access to the lake.
For somebody who doesn't live right on the lake, it's nice to actually have something like this nearby that we can access and go on and enjoy.
Travis Rookley and his mother Alyssa are kicking off their holiday weekend celebrations with a peaceful paddleboarding trip on Oswego Lake. But once the clock strikes 9, access tightens. The lower Millennium Plaza entrance will be closed to the public. Back in late June, officials announced the lower Millennium Plaza Park and the lake itself would be off limits from the evening of Thursday, July 3rd through the morning of Monday, July 7th. But now there's a change. On Wednesday, the city reported the lake will reopen to the public for a limited window, Saturday from noon to 8 p.m., before closing again until 8 p.m. on Sunday. With large crowds expected over the holiday weekend, the City of Lake Oswego says that the temporary lake closures are designed to, quote, facilitate a safe and seamless experience for all and to ensure first responders can effectively respond to emergencies. But access won't be completely shut down. The lake will remain open to homeowners along the shoreline, many of whom are members of the Lake Oswego Corporation, which faced a years-long legal challenge over lake access.
This is a public resource. It ought to be open to the public. And the restrictions that the city is imposing is just discriminatory and violates the law.
Mark Kramer was one of the plaintiffs in the 2012 lawsuit, challenging the city's longstanding policy of limiting lake access to waterfront property owners and to city residents who use a seasonal swim park. Last November, a Clackamas County Circuit Court judge ruled that the city of Lake Oswego must allow public access to the lake. The city's updated closure plan is seen as a compromise by some, but not enough by others who hope for full and equal access.
We're very privileged to be able to be here at all, but the fact is that the plaintiff and the lawyer representing the plaintiff worked hard to make sure that this isn't just available to certain people.
Now, there are a number of 4th of July celebrations scheduled for Millennium Plaza Park, including the Star-Spangled Parade that begins at 10 a.m. tomorrow. For now, reporting in Lake Oswego, Leslie Dominique, Fox 12 Oregon.